mayor of San Francisco, joining us momentarily, Daniel Lurie.
He would have been proud. We had to travel up to Vacaville, the 10U team last night. There was the 10s. I think the 12s were up there. The 14s were up there. All the all-stars for SFYBL, which is one of the local leagues here. There's Little League, and then there's like pony baseball.
Right.
They're just a little different. They're two different organizations. And so,
what's the main difference between those two?
Basically, you can take a lead,
right,
12 and under in pony, and you got to come set. You can steal before the ball crosses the plate and all that stuff. It's just basically on release. You can take off.
That's like the only difference, really?
And the dimensions are a little different. The field's bigger for the Broncos than it is for Little League. I mean, there's a bunch of other stuff.
Okay.
So we were traveling up in Vacaville last night. As I pulled into the parking lot, we had one of the early games. By the time our game was starting, I look over my shoulder, and all the fields are filled with San Francisco all-star teams representing, and everyone took the long trek out of the city to go represent for SF on their shoulders. And so the mayor would have been proud.
And he joins us right now on the River Islands guest line. Mr. Mayor Daniel Lurie, good morning.
Good morning, you two. I snuck out of the city on Saturday morning to Orinda, so not too far where the city Pirates were playing. So Shesky, I'm glad you were explaining the differences, because I'm still confused. And I've been doing this for years now, but our team's heading to Cooperstown at the end of July.
Oh, you're doing the Cooperstown thing. That's awesome.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, Sawyer's pumped. The team is fired up, and I'm going to try to sneak out there for at least the weekend. We'll see. They're there for 7 days, I think.
That's amazing. They're going to have a great time. Your son's a good ball player. That's a really good team. And so it'll be a opportunity of a lifetime. I know a lot of different families over the last handful of years that have made the trek out there. Basically, Cooperstown, for this particular pony style of baseball, it is like going to the Little League World Series.
Oh,
and
that's
so
cool.
You enter a specific week and you go, and teams from all over the country go, and so they'll be representing San Francisco.
They'll be playing.
Yeah, and they'll be playing.
That's really cool.
And it's all, they have a home run derby. The kids stay in the barracks, and the parents come back. You'll have these little like balls that are stamped Cooperstown. You get to obviously go if you'd like to the Hall of Fame. That's really cool. I know you're a big baseball fan, so really happy for you guys.
It'll be fun.
It's an arm
how are you
too.
two? We got a big day.
So let me ask you, Mayor, we got USA tonight, and I'll get to that in a second. Soccer, huge matchup. I've seen you just at all the different watch parties. LeBron James to the Warriors? You would be all for that, wouldn't you?
As this story has emerged, I just go back now, 24 years, and he's obviously one of the top 2 or 3 players of all time, but we've had to, root against him and hate him and despise him. And now I find myself these emotions that are welling up, and it would be incredible. I don't even know what to do with myself. It's so, it would be unbelievable pairing him with Draymond and Steph. And, it could just be magical for a year or two, for however long we could get them.
Well, it's a good point. I've been trying to tell the people, come on, greatness is greatness, Mr. Mayor. I know we can put bygones could be bygones. Sometimes even in politics, you might have had a frenemy back in the day, and then you end up working with them, right? It'd be the same thing. Like Steph and LeBron, how often do we get to see 2 of the top 10 players in the history of the sport play together? It'd be like Magic and Kareem.
If it's like this is not probably a good comparison, but like the Patrick Beverleys of the world and all the people that you really just don't want to play against, but then you're on your team, you're all in. If LeBron is a warrior, he's a warrior, and we love him. So I'm all in on this. I think I still wonder how we do against the San Antonio Spurs or the Thunder or the Knicks, but we got a shot then, and it would be a move that would obviously shake up the league, and Can you imagine you got 41 home games with LeBron and Steph? I mean, it would be incredible.
It'd be crazy.
You get the mayor next to the king. There you go.
Next to Bonte? He's done that before.
Stop.
Mayor, let me ask you this one. I've always wondered this. Have you ever handed out a key to the city? You know when you see these in the movies?
So funny that you say that. We were talking about this yesterday. I have not.
Okay.
I believe previous mayors have to the Giants after a World Series win. Stacey Slaughter, who her last day as chief of staff was yesterday.
Okay.
She's just had an amazing run, but she was with the Giants, and she said mayors had, I think, handed the keys to the city. I have not. We have plans to hand it to somebody late this year. I can't tell you who, but it does happen, but it doesn't happen often.
Well, so I have like a little dream of mine, all right? Now just bear with me here. Just bear with me, all right? Like
I'm here for you.
All right. I've always wanted to be like, not necessarily immortalized. That's too deep. But like have a field or a dugout or something named after me. And I was thinking like, forget a key to the city. What if I got a key to a lockbox and I was able, and I know that we have union workers, so I don't want to bypass, Park and Rec and union workers. But like, I always wanted to be that old guy that had the key to the field and could drag the field and chalk the field and tamp down home plate. Like, Mayor, like if I could ever get bestowed one honor, it would be something along those lines as opposed to like the key of the city. I know that sounds super weird, but like when I see these old guys dragging the field up in Vacaville, I'm like, that's a practice. We've got to find a way to allow old timers out there to like get the lockbox to the little field and cut the grass and I don't know. Maybe I'm getting too nostalgic here. Maybe it's not even reasonable.
No. Listen, I like when you dream big. We all need to have dreams, and I think we have our new head of Rec and Park, Sarah Madlin. I'm actually passing a park right now that needs some tending to. So I think we should look into this. I think this is a dream that could be fulfilled.
You know how
I really do.
You know how like in New York they used to have those guardian angels, right? They would walk around.
Yes.
Like I'm thinking something along those lines. We have them at our church where people kind of take care of the rectory and they hang out at the church and they do little odds and ends. Some sort of like an old timers, kind of clique that certain fields are godfathered in and they've got access to it. And I don't know, man, we do some background checks to make sure everybody's on the up and up. But I don't know, something like that I think would be really cool for the community and would give some purpose to some people that are maybe looking for something in their lives. It's just something I've always thought about. I know it sounds super random, but I think that our parks could use a little help because we know that Park and Rec does a great job, but they're understaffed and, we got budgets and stuff. And then, I don't know, just something fun I always think about.
All right, if I'm going to call Sarah when we get off this call, we're going to talk about this.
I love that. Now, where are you watching the game tonight, the soccer game? Because you've been all over. What's been the best watch party that you've seen thus far?
Probably Thrive City with the Mexico team last week. We did a march from Oracle down to Thrive City with the Mexico team fans, and then Thrive City got so packed that we had to say no more people allowed in there. It was at least 5,000 people. Wow. I went to a watch party across at the field work at the pub to watch some of the USA game. Tonight, the game plan right now is that I'm going down with my son to Levi's to watch. That is, yes. I have not been. Listen, we will have hosted 6 games. I've not been to the 5, and there was always this hope that we would win our group stage and we would host Team USA. It's come through, and the Bay Area Host Committee, we did an event last night in town. I think that the families of the team and Team USA was actually staying in San Francisco the last couple nights. Not the actual players, but a lot of members of the entourage were in San Francisco. So we did an event, and Zaylene, who's been our chair, she ran the Super Bowl, and then now she's run these 6 matches. Just done a great job. So I think I got to get down there and see it in person. I have an opportunity to do it and bring my son, and it'll be the 5th World Cup I've actually
attended
that's a flex.
in person. Wow, excuse me, Mr. Mayor.
To to be fair, two of them were here in the Bay Area. I went in '94 to a Brazil game at Stanford.
Wow.
And so this will be a second USA one.
Mr. Mayor, we actually have breaking news. Carter, you can hit the sounder. This will be fun to have the mayor on during breaking news.
Sure, let's hit it. You got it? We put him on the spot.
Oh, God, Carter.
He's got it. All right. Shams Charania, ESPN, Mr. Mayor. Free agent guard DeAnthony Melton has agreed to a 2-year, $11 million deal to return to the Golden State Warriors. He's back. Yeah.
Does that mean that we're still in on LeBron?
It doesn't say anything about LeBron. We just got Melton back. We need depth.
What do you think, Mr. Mayor? DeAnthony Melton back. You like it?
I don't know how you two do it. I really
don't. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think.
I like to listen. You guys need to talk a lot more.
Just throw him a dead fish right there.
That is probably not the news that we were all waiting for breaking.
No.
He's a solid member of our team off the bench, and I'm still waiting for some other breaks.
There you go. You know what? That's a fair take.
You and me both.
Daniel, that is a fair take. Absolutely. I got to be honest. I got to be honest though, jumping back.
He's been to 5 World Cup games.
I want to get back to that. Like,
Joe's so jealous.
I am actually very jealous. I'm still waiting for that credential tonight, Matt, if you're listening. Better late than never. I'm a little nervous, Mr. Mayor. I'm not going to lie. Mexico punched their ticket to the round of 16 yesterday. Canada punched their ticket.
Crazy.
I mean, we got to represent North America right now. We got the final in our bet.
Like,
we got to win this, Canada. Man. We got to win.
We have to win. There's no question. I think this team, you've seen them come out disciplined, determined, playing real, like they are moving the ball like unlike an American team has in a generation. So it's really, sorry, the phone is ringing. I think what has been remarkable is how disciplined this team is. And I think this coach it has them playing really well. So I'm feeling very confident about tonight. But, you know, they say about Bosnia, the big team, good on set pieces. We got to be careful on the corner kicks and just not make sure their size doesn't overwhelm us in those set pieces. So I think it's definitely a winnable game. And I mean, but the atmosphere at Levi's is going to be electric. What I love about World Cup, what I've seen around the country, and then you see the images around the world, and you know, you had like the country of Morocco staying up. You know, their game started at 4 a.m. in Morocco, and the whole country is up. And this is happening around the globe. And you know, Africa had 9 of 10 teams make it through to the knockouts. It's something that brings the whole world together. It brings our city together. You know, obviously love talking about San Francisco always, but it's just such a tournament, and it's so for the USA to go through the round of 16, you know, would just amp up that level of excitement here in the United States.
I totally agree. I mean, seeing like the Australian fans show up to a Giants-A's game last week was so cool. Like, they're just awesome. And I think that, you know, obviously you and I, we love San Francisco, right? We love it to death. But I think there's something really special about we're hosting this along with Mexico during the 4th of July week, and they're playing this game here. There's like a unity and a civil, you know, and we're communally gathering to celebrate. And I think there's been something extremely peaceful that's been desperately needed. And I'm talking worldwide here. And I don't want to get political, but
I agree.
There's just, it's the last place sports is for us all to come together and just, I don't know, like celebrate together.
I do love, though, real quick, Mr. Mayor, I don't want to get political as I'm talking to the mayor of San Francisco. No, I know what you're saying.
Sports is a uniter.
It's funny,
a uniter.
Yeah,
it really is. And I think there's something special about it. And
for sure.
I love that you love sports, and it's just, I think it's something poetic about us hosting this in our backyard right near 4th of July. I think it's cool.
It's incredible. I mean, the city has been, and what I've loved for us in the city, and, you know, there's always about it being, you know, down, you know, is it in San Francisco? Our neighborhoods have been alive. Like, I've been in North Beach. I've been in the Mission. I've been out in the Sunset. I've been in the Richmond. Like, like Excelsior, like the bars in Excelsior, like they're crowded, and every business owner has said to me that they've seen business go way up, and they wish this would continue. So it's just been great for our neighborhoods. It's been great for our city. We had matchups that, we were like, oh, how were they? But we had fans, like you said, from Australia, from Turkey, from Austria, Jordan, like going, and they were at the Ferry Building, and they're seeing the greatest city in the world. So we've had countries that, with people coming in that may not have come before. So it's awesome.
Yeah, no, my boy JJ over there at Bonita, he went down with his whole family to raise the Jordan flag and go to the games. They had a great time. It was really cool to see that happen. Mr. Mayor, I saw a sign coming in and out of the city saying that the Golden Gate Bridge is going to be shut down for a couple hours on 4th of July. Is there something going on the 4th of July?
I appreciate this opportunity. We are, for only the third time in our city's history, we are launching fireworks from the 2 towers of the Golden Gate Bridge and barges in the water below it. I want everyone who's listening, tell your friends. You can watch it from, both sides of the bay. You can watch it from our northern waterfront, but please know the bridge will be closed for 1 hour from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Fireworks go off at 9:30. If you're coming into the city, we want you here. Come in the morning. Come in the early afternoon. It's going to get jammed. We're shutting down streets north of Bay. So think the marina, think Fisherman's Wharf, like all of those roads will be shut down for a number of hours. So plan ahead, use public transit, but come enjoy an incredible fireworks show. Obviously, we're hoping the fog.
I was going to say the fog, Mr. Mayor.
I know, but I'm having a talk with Carl, and we're gonna come to some agreement that he kind of thinks about, giving us a little reprieve with the nighttime fog. So keep that in mind, but please plan ahead. It will be a little wild on the roads in the sense of traffic. So don't drive into the city past, noon, 1 o'clock. Get into the city, enjoy our neighborhood, walk. And by the way, it'll be a great chance to walk the Marina Green, to walk Pier 39 and just hang out, and then give it time after to get, northbound, or, if you're going out of the city to Marin.
And Mr. Mayor, I would love to be somehow a part of Parks and Rec's commission, a special assistant, but also I got to work with the traffic department. We've got to figure out 19th, Golden Gate Bridge, Park Presidio, the park. I don't know what the answer is. I mean, my God, the traffic is, I don't know what it is, especially when there's a Stern Grove Festival. It's just a nightmare.
We love traffic and radio.
Sunday, by the way, we got Major Lazer, which is Diplo's group, playing Sunday at Stern Grove.
It's going to be awesome.
July 5th. We roll. We don't stop in this city. I understand the traffic. But if you had said to me when I was running for mayor that I would be on the radio with you two 18 months in, and you all would be complaining to me about traffic, I would say,
it's a good thing.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
We didn't have traffic problems in the city a couple years ago.
Annie's texting me right now. He's got to go. So, Mayor, thank you for all your time. Have fun. If I don't talk with you, you call us back when your son is back from Cooperstown. I want a full recap, and I want Sawyer to let me know how it was.
Done.
You guys have a good one.
Right,
go United States.
Go Team USA. Go San Francisco. And LeBron, welcome to the Bay. We want you here.